Time to get up. And what better way to start your day than a hot cup of coffee and a Lemmings video. Now you see, when we get to beat this level, we get almost nothing in terms of beating this level as far as tasks go. So it's actually kind of easy to figure out that way because your amount of stuff is so limited. What we want to do first is we want to make some climbers. And we want to make them bomb while they're climbing. A bit novel, but it's not that hard really. I'm going to make them bomb about halfway up their climb here. That guy probably went a little too late, actually. Yeah, he's about to fall. No. Okay, yeah, they just barely made it through there, but there's a hole that you can see there where they made it. Now, we're going to still have to build like a giant bridge in the middle of the level. How many can we kill here? Yeah, we can probably let a few guys walk off. I don't think it'll be that terrible. But now we can't let anybody splat. And so what we need to do is we need to start building from our normal point, I think is about right here. But we also need to start a pair of bridges going like this, about right here. So that nobody splats when this bridge starts getting really high up. So we want to keep going with both bridges alternating so that it will look like what it's going to look like after I do a quick little space-time jump sort of deal. Let's go ahead and get this guy going before I pause. Okay, this is what your bridges should look like. And these are the easy parts right here. Blowing up a couple climbers to make a hole in the wall, simple. Building these two bridges concurrently so that nobody splats. Nobody was killed in the making of this bridge. I can go ahead and raise the release rate probably now at this point. So this is all the easy part right here. What's difficult is getting through this wall, which you have to do with timed bombing. So, as they're walking. So, let's see if I can actually nail this. Okay, here comes our first couple guys. I'm going to have them go from about right here. This looks like just... Okay. No, not quite. See, that's the tough part. That hallway is just big enough to contain roughly a 5-second countdown. So... yeah, that's the only real hard part of the level, so let's try it again, shall we? Okay, I realize my error now. I didn't make the second bomber compensate for the hole that the first bomber made. So I'm going to want to bomb the first one from about right here, but I'm going to need the second one to go from a little farther forward, like about right here. That should work. Oh, wow, the first one got through just fine. That's not going to... oh, wow, it actually does impede the progress of the others a little. So let's go ahead and build our way out. Fortunately, we have the spares to do that. But yeah, that's how it goes. Wow, I didn't realize you could get through that thing with just a single bomber. That's kind of neat, actually. If I'd realized that, I would have just said, okay, one bomber. But it looks like we're going to save all the Lemmings in this level. And, well, all the ones that survived, obviously. Oh my god. But I think only 4 bombers died in the service, so we should meet our requirement pretty handily. We are going to meet the requirement, right? It's like 92%. This level is slightly convoluted. We have to save 100%, but we also have to use this little blocker right here. So we're going to go ahead and we're going to make the second Lemming the blocker. And so we are going to have to somehow relieve him of his duties, which we are going to do using one of our miners. And I've already demonstrated once that you can free Lemmings like that, but this is going to be a little harder because you have to do it with a miner, so you have to figure in. We're going to build close at the edge here so that little Mr. Man here will run into the platform and bump and turn around. That way he can free the blocker. We're going to start a few steps away from him. We're going to start about right here. I think I may have actually... okay, good, yeah. See, okay, we got rid of the ground from underneath him. So now what's going to happen is we're going to have a bunch of Lemmings. They're all kind of crowded, actually. This is a little bit bad. We're going to have the last one mine through the stairs. No. Well, I had him do it too soon, but he was the only one who got through, so let me demonstrate that again. Okay, I put the blocker much closer to the where the wall this time. So This should make him a little. It should make it a little easier to spot that last lemming. Bunch of them are turning around. Yeah, this should be pretty simple at this. Oh well, there's only 50. Okay, there's the last one. He's a straggler, so he is going to mine through this last bridge so that we can save the guy who's hanging out down here. So he is going to go. You have to do it just right. There we go. And now we just need to make both of them climbers. See, he's made a little hole that both of them can now escape through. So I guess we just have to wait on these little two straggling men. Or as soon as he turns around and hits this wall and I make him a climber, I can just do a space-time jump. Yes, that was much easier. See, demonstrating that little hole in action. Alrighty, we are in the home stretch. The final 10 levels. This is the first of the final 10. Let's have a little guy go first. Okay, I think I see how I'm going to do this now. Need to go ahead and make him a climber. And now I need to make the other ones floaters as they come out of the hatch. And we need to do this until such a point that there's going to be quite a few running around here, but I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to dig at this edge right here. And he is going to get pretty dang low. Whoa, hello. Yeah, you can see that little hole is getting crowded already. But we need to save 100%, so I'm going to have to kind of get lucky with my basher if my solution goes as planned. But you got to remember to keep trained on your floaters here. You got to save 100% of the lemmings here, so everyone needs to be saved. Yeah, see, this is already going to come down to luck, I can tell, with the basher. But I'm going to wait for that digger to get really, really super low, and then I'm just going to build one bridge each to the exit, except for the one to the door, which will probably take 2. So I'm going to end up using every single task that I have been assigned in this level. So you know how it's going by now, and I'll make this last guy, and then I'll build to here, and then I'll show you. Go ahead and remember to pause and go back to your floater assignments. Actually, I may not want to pause for this. This is going to turn out to be fairly difficult, actually. Okay, and I think we can assign one more floater before he goes over and has to start building again. Alright, yes. So here we go, another difficult multitasker. Oh, it looks like he's gonna hit his head, actually. I did catch... Okay, good. Huh. Oh, I may have wanted to go a little lower, actually. Actually, I don't think it's gonna be that much of a problem. I think I can go ahead and, oh, ho, ho, hey. Woo-hoo! Yes, this is a much tougher level than it looks, actually, then. Hopefully I can make it to the exit with just one bridge, though I don't think so. I kind of apportioned out for 2 bridges there. I need to work on him first. Okay, and I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna build from about here. I think that should make it then. Wow, this is a harder level than I remember. But I think everything should go well. All I really have to count on is my basher going to the right. Okay, he made it. Okay, good. So now I can raise the release rate a little. Get rid of my last 17 floaters in one big rush. There we go. That's a pretty good rate. I can just kind of click on one at a time. There we go. There we go. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. Okay, so everybody is saved. It all comes down to the basher. Do they make it? No, they didn't. See, there you go. There's a little bit of luck in there, and I, of course, have bad luck. Okay, how about this time? Third time's the charm, maybe? Look, game, I'm a busy man. I've got places to be. Now, can we cooperate? Thank you. Huh. Now, see, that's an example of a shitty level. Levels should not be entirely dependent on luck. That is artificial difficulty right there. Most levels in Lemmings don't have that problem, but this is one that does. And as soon as I saw that I was going to have one basher to get out of there and leave it all up to chance like that, I was not looking forward to playing it. I knew it was going to be a hair terror. And not for any, like, actual reason or anything, but just because it sucks. It's a sucky level. It sucks. F you, level. Alright, I think we've got time for one more today. And as you can see, it's the final special level in the game. Modeled after Shadow of the Beast 2. So this is a Beast 2 of a level. But it's not really any harder than the others. All you have to do is set up a standard blocker trap, and you can just go about on your way, doing your dirty little deeds. We're just gonna bash through a bunch of obstacles, and then build to some, and just build and bash, basically. It's not very difficult. But this is, I think, the coolest of the special levels. It's probably in Mayhem, because it has the most ornate decorations, and therefore it's kind of hard to sometimes tell what you can and can't bash through, especially this giant gnarled stump over here to the right. Let's see, let's go ahead and we're gonna bash through when we get to the chain here. Probably gonna let him, no, I think we can let him turn around. There we go. Or let him not turn around. But yeah, you can see the building is kind of tricky and intricate, so we have to be very careful here. But this is definitely the coolest looking of the special levels, in my opinion. Okay, you are going to make it to that little chandelier flame, which is actually something you can walk on, right? There's no real traps to worry about around here, just like menacing, which was in its way, you know, very extremely weird, but really nothing to get excited about in terms of traps. This is the hardest obstacle right here, because as you can see, there's some kind of shadow work going on, but because it's black, it's also background, so you have to be careful about that. I almost just kind of let him walk off there. I don't think he's going to walk over that. Woo! Good thing there's that little indentation right there. But here is, yes, the hardest obstacle right here. So you wanna bash, but you're also gonna lose your footing. Very, very tricky, actually. I was worried that I might do that, actually. So I'm just gonna go ahead and actually, if I'm going to do that, I need to go ahead and... Okay, yeah, he's going to go up through that, and I need to go ahead and make sure this bridge goes through then, actually. But I'm going to go ahead and just bash through it like normal then. So yeah, that's a bit of a tricky obstacle. Oh, hey, he turned around. How about that? So he's going to end up doing that again, actually, and we're kind of running short on time here. But yeah, it's simple building and bashing to the exit, just kind of with some tricky obstacles there and stuff. So that is low. Oh man, so I guess I have to do bash from up here. Wow, that's just kind of weird. Okay, here we go. So then I'm gonna dig. Alright, yes, and I'll be back when we've made it to the exit. So now I can bash through this little guy right here. Actually, I'm running out of bashers. That's something I wasn't actually expecting to happen. Maybe this is a little bit harder than advertised, actually. Okay, here we go. I've used all my bashers. Now I need to go back and I need to open up my blocker trap. Oh, I thought that's where the level just kind of... I thought that was the far left end. I didn't realize that's actually totally flat edge there. Hopefully they can make that walk in a minute. I'm actually a little worried about my time at this point. But yeah, in order to conserve bashers, I actually built up to the top of this little bridge thingy here. And then I was able to use my last two to get through this side of the bridge and this gnarled little tree up here, which has some very nice green textures. I need to make sure these guys are going to be okay. Yes, this is just for the benefit of my builder path forger guy then. So that's going to be it for today. This is the end of the special levels, so you know we're really getting far. We've knocked out We All Fall Down. We've knocked out the special levels. We've knocked out just about everything. There's a few reruns and a few really difficult originals left. Things are going to get really, really, really tough in the next few days, and I hope you join me. We're going to have a lot of fun with all these awesome levels.